Welcome to the Freedom Fight. I'm Ted, and I want to congratulate you for having the courage to ask for help in your struggle with porn or other unwanted sexual behaviors. Our team has helped men for the last 20 years win this battle, and the first step towards freedom is always asking for help. So wait a man up. Some of the men that I've worked with have been so discouraged after years of battling their sexual addiction that they actually gave up hope of ever getting free. But I've seen men go from that place of despair to now walking in freedom because they practice the principles in this program. You have every reason to be hopeful that you too can find freedom. I'm really glad you're here. This is an opportunity for you to get your life back. You don't have to live with the shame, the guilt, the secrets, but you can be set free to enjoy life and sex the way God intended, instead of being addicted to a cheap substitute that actually takes away your ability to enjoy sex. You see, by repeatedly going from sexual arousal to climax while watching porn, you are training your mind to be sexually excited by certain things. In an interview with Playboy magazine, musician John Mayer admitted to preferring masturbation and fantasy to sex with a woman. He unknowingly trained his mind to prefer artificial sex to the real thing. Porn is robbing a generation of men of their manhood and training them to prefer images on a computer and masturbation to sex the way God created it. I am so glad that you are taking a stand to get your life back. One of the lies that porn addicts tell themselves is that marriage will fix their problem. They think they'll do porn for now and then quit once they're married. What they don't realize is how addicted they are after months and years of use, and they can't quit. Instead of going away once they get married, the addiction often destroys marriages. 56% of divorces in the last several years mention porn use by one of the spouses as a major contributing factor. This statistic, which seems exaggerated, has been confirmed by 2 separate studies according to Psychology Today. That means of the roughly 1 million divorces each year in the U.S., more than 500,000 are caused in part by pornography. One of the best predictors of divorce for a single man today is the depth of his porn habit. Depending on your porn habit, you're either sowing seeds to strengthen your marriage or you're sowing seeds to destroy your marriage. Whether your struggle is porn, masturbation, hooking up, or some other unwanted sexual behavior, your investment in overcoming these will pay huge dividends in your marriage and family one day. The many men who have lost their wives and families because of their sex addiction would tell you that you're making a great decision to go through this program. Through the years of helping men with a porn or sex addiction, our team has been exposed to or has participated in more than a dozen different addiction recovery programs. One experience I had was very educational for me as I walked with a man in his 20s through a variety of programs. We tried everything from one-to-one counseling with a certified sex addiction therapist to multiple online programs and even a 1-month live-in program. The frustrating part of the process was seeing that none of these programs led to freedom. Even though the patient was extremely committed to the process and spent thousands of dollars. This man was very disciplined. He loved God and had a strong spiritual life, which is a huge advantage in any recovery program. And yet, he wasn't able to break free. He was taking radical measures to walk in purity, like getting rid of his smartphone, locking up his computer, and having daily accountability. Even with all this, he wasn't able to find freedom. It wasn't until the last program that he went through that had a couple of key components that the others did not that made the difference. This man has been walking in freedom for years and is happily married, and he's living the life that at times he doubted would ever be possible. Through this experience and many others like it, our team has identified the key components for a successful recovery program. Our biblically based program is built on the research and work of neurologists, psychologists, and certified sex addiction therapists who have been successful in this fight. The principles and truths we will share have helped many men find freedom when nothing else would. We will give you the principles and tools for recovery, but you must practice them to see them impact and change your life. This will be one of the most challenging things that you've ever done, but if you're willing to apply and practice these principles, there is great hope for a full and lasting recovery. We are excited to help you in your fight for freedom.